The United Kingdom made a startling revelation about the death of Russian opposition figure Alexei Navalny. UK authorities said Navalny was killed with a lethal poison found in Ecuadorian dart frogs. The British Foreign Office stated that the poison was administered by assassins acting on behalf of Vladimir Putin. The office identified the toxin as epibatidine, which occurs in dart frogs living in the wild in South America. Officials said dart frogs in captivity do not produce this toxin, and it is not found naturally in Russia. The UK Foreign Office said there is no innocent explanation for the presence of this poison in Navalny's body. These conclusions were based on an analysis of biological material removed from Navalny's prison cell. The findings were released on February 14, 2 days before the second anniversary of Navalny's death. Remember, Russian opposition leader Navalny died in 2024 while being incarcerated in a Siberian prison. His death followed years in which he accused the Russian president and the Kremlin of corruption. British Foreign Secretary Yvette Cooper said, quote, "Since Yulia Navalnaya announced the loss of her husband here in Munich 2 years ago, the UK has pursued the truth of Alexei Navalny's death with fierce determination. Only the Russian government had the means, motive and opportunity to deploy this lethal toxin against Alexei Navalny during his imprisonment in Russia. Today, beside his widow, the UK is shining a light on the Kremlin's barbaric plot to silence his voice. Russia saw Navalny as a threat. By using this form of poison, the Russian state demonstrated the despicable tools it has at its disposal and the overwhelming fear it has of political opposition." Unquote. Meanwhile, British Prime Minister Keir Starmer said he wants the UK to build stronger military ties with European partners. Russia has demonstrated its appetite for aggression, the British Prime Minister added.
$25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the US will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.